What's up, y'all? Am I back? Are we back, y'all? If we're back, I'm going to be pretty impressed with myself. Come on, man. Bobby K was streaming his OnlyFans and broke the internet. We're back? Are we really? Jeez. Well, hey, we're back. I figured it out. That's crazy. Great. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paul. It wasn't me, man. It was Putin. All right, you guys. Hey, if I lose it again, we've been having trouble with the internet over here. What's up, Cody S? Mike SSI. Good to see everybody. Yeah, I had to quit and start over. Weird scene. How everybody good? Yeah, I never really have warnings like this. I've got drop frames and all this other baloney I've never really had before. We're really here. Yeah, man. I hope it lasts. I hope it lasts. So, RC Aviation and Crawling, what's going on? Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. I'm running off a hotspot off my phone right now, dudes. Less than ideal, gotta say. Gotta say. Good. So who's excited about the 3S Habu? I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and I think it's a hot little jet. And there's some really good 4S beginner jets, but here's a nice 3S offering. And look at the servo arms. They've got their covers right there. Who flew what today? Luke wants to know. That's what I want to know too. So there's no glue to the assembly on this, which is cool. And hopefully you saw my video on it. What's up, Craig? You can fit a 2200 3S in there, but you're definitely going to gobble up the runway on your landing. You know, it's going to be coming in hot. I liked it with the 1300 they recommend, and I also flew on an 1800, and it was awesome. Yeah, boss. Yeah, I use Apple Snow River for life. I've never had, since I've had smartphones, I've never had anything but Apple. And also, yeah, easily, you don't need the wheels. So, Paul did a flight. Fred Barron in the house. Yeah, I think it is a good beginner jet, you know, and again, you can fly the wheels or not, which I think is nice, and it does fit right there in between, you know, micro and, you know, the other stuff we love and know so well. I think they're right in there in the same ballpark, you know, performance-wise. What do you, I mean, for you guys who have seen this or flown the Aeros 3S offerings, how do you think these compare? I think they're all right there in the ballpark together. Surprisingly large for 3S, says Snow. I think it's pretty good. Thanks, Fred. Yeah, links in the description and all that stuff, of course. You guys, if you want to check this out, I obviously have links in the description, as is always the case, and links are in the description of the video too. And I think they're coming really soon. I think they're coming really soon. But there's been a ton of new stuff. I've been getting a lot of love off the 1.2 Corsair stuff I've been putting up. Yeah, it's got a rudder. Yep, it's got a rudder. You can see the rod and the servo arm, or the control arm on it. It is a fun little jet. I was super proud of that video too. It was fun. Yep, it's got a rudder. Thank you, Fred, for dropping in that. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to flying it without the wheels too. But you guys know I always do the, most of the time I will do a maiden with the wheels. For show. Got 40 folks back in here. We lost some, didn't we? And I was late. It was a long day, and it was late to getting dinner. Ken Bird says there seems to be a lot of I-Ching and XK models coming out. Mike SSI got to fly F4, F-18, F-4U, Stinger 64, and Spitfire today. Man, that's awesome. I want to fly something. Boss says he always has a hard time slowing his Habu down. You play with that CG a little bit, it'll help you. Jay Woody, will it work with a 4S? I mean, it comes as a 3S, and we know they have some airplanes that come as 3S and fly as a 4S, but I don't know on this one if you can. I figure if you could, they'd say so, because that's a good, you know, that's a good point. That's a good feature to have. Very good. Travis Thompson in the house. Welcome. Trying to make my own windsock pivoting mount. Paul McNeil. That's what she said. Just hit reverse thrust. This slows right down. Yeah. Do it in the air. That's what you want. Luke flew the 64mm F-16, 80mm A-10, 8S F-4 jet day for show. Nice. So yeah, last time, man, I was working on those foams. I got one left to do and film, and then do that like kind of SCX job. And I want to do some stuff on the Golden Nugget, even though it's not all the way done, just because the real one is out there making the rounds right now, and it's just a good time for me to do something with that too right now. Yeah, pretty excited about it. Lots to talk about, but we just still got to play it cool. How many of you guys have checked out I've got links in Discro. You can get there to BitGo Hobby. You know, you either click in on the Tiger Moth or J65, but there's a lot of X-Fly models back in stock at BitGo Hobby. So check it before you wreck it. Nice. You keep Noons. What's happening? Yes, we made it back. Wild Bill, hello. With 25 planes in a trailer, always a game to pick what to fly when I hit the field. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Yeah, I'm ready to play with something, you guys. Man. I'm ready. Anybody local, I'll be at the store the next 2 days. So come on up and see me sometime. The J65's killer, you guys, for sure. It is. It's a beautiful plane. Ken Krause, the reflex feature in any of those FMS planes is just, it's a gyro. You know, so just how Arrows has the vector system and FMS has the reflex system, they're like the same thing with just different names. It's just it's just an auxiliary receiver, not receiver, but gyro. So you still have to have your gyro. I mean, a lot of times I fly Spectrum. My Spectrum receivers have that AS3X and everything in it. A lot of times that's just what I run. But I think so. I think people like them. I like that I can really get into my radio in the forward programming on my Spectrum radio and easily change numerically whatever I need to do without getting into the plane and messing with the receiver, the whole situation. John Perry, watching from Columbus, Ohio. Just got the A6 Intruder last week. First flight today. I love it. Gonna get another just to have. Would like to see you do another video on the A6. Thank you, man. That's nice. Yeah. When I flew that video, I had not been flying jets very long, and boy, I had a hard time getting it down, boy. But I got it. Is that a 6S battery in your pocket, or are you just glad to see customers? Yeah, I am glad to see customers. That's how we feed ourselves. Yeah, I wish it was a little bigger at this point, the A6, but I mean, guys, most of you know I don't really do free wing stuff anymore, right? I'm in business, y'all. I don't sell that stuff, so I'm not gonna hype it. Going up, last flight with the Hummingbird, says Victor. Hopefully it's not the last flight, bro. Brew. Man, I had fun in Lincoln, Nebraska, you guys. That was cool. Hobbytown convention. That was interesting. That was interesting. Good times. The best way to get in on the receiver sales is to buy Bind and Fly, dude. You get like a $100 receiver for like 30 bucks. Honeychuck got some FMS prototypes coming. Got tracking numbers yesterday. Nice. Luke. I mean, what do you think? I think always is a safe bet on that. Yeah, I was going to say, Noons. That's what I was getting at. Never say last flight, Victor. Jay Woody. Yeah, good. Good. Interesting because it's eye-opening to be at a convention with 100 other owners, and also seeing, the vendors. You spend 3 days at a show like that, meeting tons of folks, talking, rubbing elbows, all that stuff, and a guy like me talks okay. I figure, and it was just a great time. I mean, I took full advantage of it. Talked to very many people in and out of, RC. There's always new planes coming, Slim. At the show, this is vendors really getting together to try to expose what they're making and show it off to the network of Hobby Town people. So there was really only a few RC people at this thing. Most of it was like toys and STEM, like robotics kind of things, science stuff, like I said, toys, puzzles, games, that kind of thing. So I got to tell you, we brought the biggest hitters we've got here from X-Fly and Dancing Wing, and they really received a lot of positive attention. And it was great to talk to so many people about those products, just like I talk with you guys. Just a tick more businessy. So yeah, Jing and myself went there for that convention. We stayed at they hold that convention at the embassy downtown. Pretty nice little place. You got there in Lincoln, Nebraska, and got to catch up with a lot of people that I've met over the years. Some folks I already knew and made, a lot of new friends too. But, I've got reps from these companies that I deal with through the store that I got to, catch up with again and see at this thing. Last time I saw them was at RC Fest, my Horizon folks, Tara and Tom. So they're always a good time. If there's a difference in SD card, one's just small, one's big. It's real. If you have the adapter to put the small one in, you can go back and forth, no problem. What's up, Hoodoo? Hoodoo the voodoo that you done did? Oh no, Wild Bill. Big F-14 got crashed. Lance Link, Commander or Cirrus? Which do you prefer? Oh. That's tough, man. What kind of flying field are you flying off of? Is what I want to know. I kind of lean towards the Commander. I tend to like more wing, but man, the Cirrus is really cool and neat, and it's a trike, which it's nice to have a trike that's so super solid and stuff like that. What do you think about getting Francis? I think they're actually in stock right now too. We did a fun video on that, and I've got some social media on the Cirrus that's going like almost 1 million views. Which is just blows me away. Whatever you do, click through or come and see me, guys. Let us get it for you. This is our life now. I want your support. Cherokee's cool. Full flying stab. Jay Woody, I mean, I would be looking at, that's a plane that can definitely handle carrying those big Dubrow inflatable tires. You can get them at Horizon Hobby, Jay Woody. Seriously, go click through Pilot Ryan Media, go to the link in the description, or go to my website and click Horizon, and in the search bar, put Dubrow 6-inch, and And I'll take you right to it. It should take you right to it. Francis put 3-inch Dubrows on his Commander for grass. Nice. A lot of times, because I know rubber tires are heavier, like if it's a 6-inch tire on the Carbon Cub, I'll go 5 or 5.5 inches on the inflatables. They're still huge, but are not going to weigh as much. Robart, yeah. Robart and Dubrow both will have them. If you want them really scale, I think Robart's kind of the way to go. But if you're going for bush tires, those inflatables from Dubrow will be awesome. Grass mostly. Commander seems more nimble, but Cirrus more scale. That's a fair assessment, Lance. Carbon Cub loves. Tug Hill's running 5.5-inch inflatable Dubrows on his Carbon Cub. Loves it. Loves it. Yeah, the Cub is so big, it can handle it. It can carry it. I still try to keep it, again, I will go smaller. It will go smaller. Don't forget the RV7 either, though. It's just slightly smaller, but it flies really good. Really good. Whoa, sick. Nunes has a big Valiant Power 52 6S. You got the big wood one then, yeah? 12.8 prop. Yeah, sounds like it. I think that, I mean, I could be wrong, RC Aviation, but I think that probably the tire situation is the same. Fred does have the 6-inch on his Carbon Z Cub. Yeah, it'll carry it fine. It'll carry it fine. Snow River says you could attach 2 cats to the wheels and it would still fly. The Carbon Cub. Ha. 10cc size. Sweet. What's up, Mike Keller? Paul did 4-inchers. Nice. Harrison C, great question. Would the new Habu be a good second plane? What's your first plane? That's what I want to know. It definitely could be. Charlie just got the 80mm F-16. That thing is awesome. Have you seen our videos on it? We did a bunch of them. It's a lot of fun. Oh man, you crashed one today, Mike. Hey, I ordered the Habu right after it got released. Just curious. I know what the ESC says it can do for us. So what's wrong with running 4S? I don't know. I want to hear what they say about it, because if it'll run 4S, then they probably would have said so. So they know something that I don't. We'll just have to see, I guess, and I'll ask them, because I'd be glad to put it up on 4S. But, you know, generally, you know, we have to do what they recommend. That's why it's so great with a lot of the Horizon planes now, where they'll tell you that 4S is fine. But I haven't heard that it is on this one. So I'm holding back. Thank you, Charlie. Gyro malfunction. Yeah. It was the wind, bro. I was teasing you. Charlie, yeah, I flew the Mirage. I think my video is still up at Motion RC off of the original Mirage. You need to mow left. I'm sure I say so in the video. It needs toned way down, Charlie. That little Mirage needs toned way down. You still watching that? Yeah?
It's over, almost.
Yeah, Charlie, I'd ask Motion. What are they doing? I think my video's still up. I cut my rates way back, but they still, I'm sure, operate that model and have some good advice. Red wine is fine. Is happy with the Arrows 50mm EDFs. Yeah, I think they have locked down the control and power in that segment. Yeah, and folks apparently are getting along flying 3 and 4S on them. They are cool. I do like that this has a rudder and the wheel option is pretty sweet. The leader, who makes that, Tugs? 480 ARF. Yeah, Charlie, I can't remember what I did on that one, bro. All I know is I had the rates way down. I probably, higher than normal expo, probably 25, maybe 30. But I'm just guessing because it's been so long. I don't work there anymore, so I don't really hype up their stuff. Yeah. Michael Kralo says, note to self, make sure when you decide to do snap roll and takeoff that you're in high rates. 100%. I think my Horizon, I'm not familiar with the Tugs, unfortunately. I'm sure it's awesome. Their stuff's all quality. If it's coming from them, I'd say go for it. Michael Bear in the house, Rage, David Snyder. Reads RC, how do you like it? Is it pretty sporty? Are we talking this guy here? It's fun, man. Watch our video. I thought we had a blast with it. Tony Spears in the house. What up? Jackson RC. All right, Jay Woody. Take care. Yeah, that'll work good for you, Charlie, probably. 30 Expo should work fine. Especially that one, boy. Mike Keller's ending his gas career. Oh, man. We got 73 folks in here. Thumbs it up and all that YouTube stuff, dudes. How many of you guys are a part of the Instagram? Let me know. What's a big floater, Charlie? The Mirage? It ain't no floater. I'm wanting to check my phone, but it's like my hotspot. There we go with the emojis. Reads RC, good question, don't know. Jackson ordered the J65. Michael Bear doesn't do Instagram. awesome. Thank you, Charlie. Huju. Yeah, I think people do that more often than you think. They call it reflex in the ailerons, just a little bit of up. Huju asks, anyone ever tweak both ailerons up a tad bit to help delay turning tip stalls? Yeah. The Habu SS is a floater. It can be, man. I mean, I feel like it's coming in hot because it doesn't have flaps, you know, for what it is. I mean, not crazy hot, but it's moving. Rage, you got me on. Thank you, man. I'm gonna start pumping a little more into TikTok. I've got it, but I don't do a lot with it. But Instagram's doing good. The Facebook group, guys, is killer. RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. Hard to keep up with your YouTube, brothers. All right. I put a lot of work into Instagram, guys. It's free. It's free. Yeah, and obviously I did this video at the school where Bobby flies, and different situation there a little bit. There you go, Mike. Nudes, not that I know of right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Dude, talking about reflex on aileron. So the Hobby King MiG 17, my rods for my ailerons were a little bit too long, so my plane had a little bit of reflex just out the box. It flew amazing. And then I shortened the rods so I could tighten them down and get them more to like neutral, right? I swear it flew better before, so I put it back. So depending on the plane, sometimes a little reflex can really be a good friend. A good friend. We gave it away to one of the guys learning how to fly around here on the Habu SS. So yeah, that moved on to fledgling flyers is what happened with that. Let's go, Brandon Jr. Shake and bake. Michael says commander for him. F for you, for me, for you. I love to paint RC in the summer, says Paul. Sweet. Who's following the Axial Fest California stuff right now? Anybody? Lyndon Stewart, what up? Hey, thanks, man. Oh, yeah? Tug dialed in flaperons for his Habu SS 70 millimeter. Sweet. Did you have to put any, did you do any compensation with the mix at all? Just curious. Once you did flaperons, did you notice anything in the pitch? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. That is an OG Carbon Z T28 in the back. Reverse thrust, Ken. I mean, when it makes sense, you know, especially a plane like the Viper 90. It doesn't happen out loud. Okay. Next week, Warbirds over Hagerstown event. Jackson hopes to see you guys. Does anybody have the FMS Super Scorpion 90mm? Mike Keller wants to know. Yeah, reverse thrust. I really like it on my Viper 90. For sure. I mean, it's necessary. That thing rolls out like a freight train, and you really need something. 10% down. Yeah, Tugs. I expected you would need something there. Cool. Jeff in Lower Alabama. I think reverse thrust is kind of just a fun, cool thing you can do to your planes. I think most of the time you aren't going to need it. I think if you got floats on a plane, it's probably really awesome having it. Makes sense to me on the Draco and the stall planes and the jets that roll out forever, you know. And I've done videos on how to set it up on the A10 with the program card and all kinds of stuff. Any foamy Stukas? Charlie wants to know if anybody's got any foamy Stukas laying around. Paul Danton says he has the Scorpion mic. Buzz, you been messing with the bees? Warbird collection. Yeah. You flying any of the 1.2s? I've thought about Twitch, but it really is hard for me to bring on anything extra. So I have to kind of go where I already got the folks. What's up, Reitza? Reitza plugging the Nick Sticks organic beef sticks available at pilotryanmedia.com. It's an organic, healthy snack that makes you feel good. And it tastes good, too. Aussie RC Playground, what's happening, dude? Been a minute. How are you? Baron in the hell. Let's see. When am I getting into helis? Ken Krause? I don't know, man. Charlie says he's got the Focke-Wulf. Yeah. Michael Bear likes those beef sticks, right? So thanks for bringing it up, man. David Snyder said, hey to Mikey. Mikey who? Bear? FMS used to have a Stuka. Search that. See what comes up. Who knows? Maybe you can find one on Amazon. Guess who's got an Amazon deal? What? A10 on floats. Let's see. That sounds like a nightmare to me. Just because of where the motors are. A10 on floats. Holy moly. Writes says, hey to Tony. Having some lunch in Australia. Waiting on nice weather to arrive so I can get airborne. Yes. Aussie RC Playground in the house, guys. Man, this dude flies a ton of planes that we all know and like. And he's made loads of RC videos. Aussie RC Playground. Guys, check him out. Charlie found a FMS Stuka at a hobby store in Greece. Fred Barron still has his Stuka, probably in the box. Paul McNeil's looking to buy an old school Skip Stewart Prometheus 6S biplane. Paul, do you want it because it looks cool or you want to fly it? I'm telling you, the FMS Pitts is 10 times the better flyer than that Prometheus is.
Yeah, the Pitts is the best one.
Bro, the Prometheus looks cool, but I hated it. Compared to the Pitts, Brian Chambers, don't even talk about it, man. Had BLTs for dinner, about to go in there for round 2. Dang it, man.
Here's your mic, Doc. Well, I got the giant.
I shoulda. Jersey Mike's, G. Drive by Bobby. Drive by Bobby Piercing. You ever hear that Beck song? Drive by Bobby Piercing. Loving the background scenery, lots of cool planes. Yeah, man, it's green screen. You like that? I had somebody put this together off of Fiverr for me. Psych. Did you guys like the psych out when I flipped the safe switch, but it was the wrong switch in the last video? Good times. Bobby didn't watch it. He didn't watch our videos. What the heck?
I'm there.
He doesn't need to watch them because he's there when we film them. He says.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, Francis. Lyndon said, say hello to Bobby K. Hello. Awesome. What else? What else? What's up, Scotty? Third Day RC says, get you a Mamba 60. Yeah. I love that FMS Pitts a lot. The new Corsair's fun. Man, I love 1.2 Warbirds. I've got a ton of stuff. We did videos on it, obviously, and then I got a bunch of Instagrams of it too, like Jason Merkel flying it and landing it also. Not that often. Lesko. I mean, it's happened, but like it's not something that happens a lot. I would say at the shop, it happens more. Pilot Ryan's jalapeno business beef sticks are very good, says Paul McNeil. He didn't say that. I added the business part myself because you see, I think all up in you and jalapeno sound very similar. Jalapeno business. It's funny. Mike Nolan, what up? Says another Aussie. Shout out to Aussie RC Playground. You like it with a 3200, Eddie K does, the FMS Pitts. Sick. I like it with a 5000. But that's cool. Man, it must be super light with a 3200. I remember being all spooked about flying the first version of that FMS Pitts because I know what they are. You know, they're super responsive, you know what I mean, and can be snappy. But the lighter they are, the better they, fly. The more gentle they fly. And it was a doll baby, man. I couldn't believe it. Right, who's asking? What's up, Frankie? Johnson 74th. Yeah, man, we did videos on it. For all you do, Ryan, and looked for the T6 shirt in your merch. Bought the large Hanger Rat t-shirt. Awesome. And lots of Stuka flights. LL. Thank you, man, for the super chat, Fred. Yeah, this is a shirt I got from somewhere else. Do you want me to make a T6 shirt, man? We can get it done, dude. Like my grandpa's? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Charlie's getting ready to go fly early tomorrow. That's cool. Good evening, Bobby. Good evening, Polly, Ryan, and Bobby. What is the large general aviation plane behind you to my left? The Tiger Moth or the J65 or the Nova from X-Fly. There's a Cherokee up on the bench way back there. Estuardo Mendez, I do still have my F-22, but not for long. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it too. I'm selling off stuff I don't fly. But if y'all get a bunch of beef sticks, I may not need to. I was teasing. I want to fly tomorrow. I'm going to see my boys going to camp for a while. I guess it's a week or about a week. Who does?
I do.
Who asked you?
I don't know, but I just thought I'd put my 2 cents in there.
I don't.
Yes, you gave me the day to fly tomorrow. So I'm taking full advantage.
Maybe we can hook up after work. I got to work tomorrow. Fred, that's a great idea, man. That's a good idea. I've actually done things like that before where I turn them into, vectorize them, almost animate the photo so it's printable on a t-shirt. Charlie said he'd buy the F-22. You're in New York. Probably not. All right, Craig. It's flown like 3 times. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Newburgh. Is that New York? Get it? Newburgh. Awesome. The rest of them I'm probably keeping just because I got custom paint on a bunch of them. How hot is it in Texas right now? You can come down here and camp at Dad's. EQ, not that I have. I think there's still plenty of stuff on the website though. If you go to BitGo Hobby, there's tons of. Isn't there a bunch of Dynam stuff still? There should be some. Hair braided. What's up, Dylan? What'd you decide, man? Viper 90? It's too late for you, bro. It's too late for you on the MiG-29, dude. Early bird did not get the worm. What's happening, Dylan? I got a couple of those Bronco bodies in now too. I remember you wanted them. Snow River's talking about the Dynam pits, yeah. It was hot in Nebraska too. I mean, it's summertime. It gets hot in the summertime. Max Air 420, man. Thank you for that. You like that Habu vid? I've been digging. Uh, I've been feeling pretty good about the last couple videos. Wow, that's fast, Lyndon. Yeah, no worries, Dylan. Right on. Let me know. That Viper 90 is a hot ticket. You can't hardly get them. I bet they're out of stock already. I can't look because my phone's a hotspot for the stream right now. Are the Viper 90s out of stock, dudes? Buying a fly? Let me know. I got one in the store. Both are fun, Viper and A10. Are you talking EQ? Are you talking about Dynam? I'll be there tomorrow and Monday, Dylan. I'm sure it's gonna be busy tomorrow. Monday's usually not as busy. I'd go PT17 kind of all day long if it was Dynam EQ. I mean, but the Spitfire's a good time as well. I mean, especially if you're willing to do the work and stuff. But I like the fixed gear Dynams better than their stuff with retracts, to be honest. Paul McNeil would buy a T6 shirt. Nice. I have to get one made. Eddie K, that Horizon credit card promotion was a good deal with those extra points, Ryan. Yeah, man, thanks. Did you take advantage of it? Somebody took crazy advantage of it the other day. The 90s in stock. Wow. That doesn't usually happen. It didn't usually last very long. $649. Golly, it was cheaper when it first came out, wasn't it? The I don't even know what that is. HJK Elysium? I have not flown it. I don't know what it is, and because of that, I cannot recommend it, obviously. Francis is hanging out with animals like a Disney movie. Hanging out with a deer. She tolerates low volume of Ryan like he's in another state or a few away. Gotcha. Okay. You're old. Yikes, yikes. Gotta get them early, dogs. $550 original price. Oh, that's crazy. Freewing went up $150, $200 on some stuff. Viper 90 switch pilots. Originally came with Captain Mike. Now pilot is wearing gray with no mustache. No way. The stream did not die again, right? If it did, I'm done. Elysium is a carbon fiber Conshindo type. Yeah, I don't have any experience with it. Probably rips. Huju likes the Waco. I see. Gregory H. Probably not. Probably not. Sounds cool. I've been gone. I've been all over the country this summer, and I'm not done yet. But yeah, U.S. Nationals. I don't even know what they do there. It sounds really official. Like you would just go watch people fly. When I go to stuff, I'm flying too. BitGo has an albatross. Yeah, man. I hear you, Brian. The size difference, but that's a good question. I don't have any of the other Habus with me. But I mean, the tech spec and ordering information, that's easy enough to find. I got a link right here to this plane in the description, and then once you're there at Horizon, you could easily compare with the other Habus. 50 millimeter EDF versus a 70. Charlie, I will not recommend anything for you on that Mirage, dude, other than what I've said. I think the video's still out there, and that plane's a drill bit. I don't know if you need 70% anything on that one. I felt like my high rates was like 45 or something crazy, but I'd have to watch the video. And I mean, it's Motion's product. They should have support for you. In way of, if they're not still using my video, then they got a new one. And do they still stream on Fridays? Are they around? Man, I'm here like every week, y'all. Are they around? I'd ask them. Might have been. I think it was that time, boss, but you had me scared, bro. You had me scared. Eddie K, yes, I do. We sell at our store a ton of scale plastic models and paints, and the Gundam stuff too is pretty popular. And I'm bringing in, we got a bunch of different kind of paints to choose from, and I'm bringing in Mission Models paint too. Which is really good paint, and the owner is the I love it. It's a lean and mean operation. Snow River says they're selling Legos. Well, it's still on them to support it, not me. GTA live action up in this joint today. Right? Dang. Live action. What's up, Age? Guys, I'm going to bounce in like 10 minutes. I super appreciate you guys. EQ. I mean, I got quite a tan. Charlie, so, yeah. I mean, when you want free wing or Flightline, there's no other place to go than Motion. But I've been working in the business for a while. I don't work there anymore. I left a regular, really good job in November to do what I love, which is RC full time. And with that, I've got a few partners. We bought a hobby shop. Guys, hobby shop's a tough go. And I still have all my online stuff going. Where when you click the links in the description of my videos, or you go to pilotryanmedia.com, and you click the brands that you want to go shopping at, it takes you right there to the website. It costs you nothing extra, and I earn commissions on that stuff. So if you can't make it locally to the store in Granger, Indiana, or wherever else we end up opening the next one, you can click the link in the description, or go to the website and click through to the brand and put dinner on the table, man. So that's what's up, and the Instagram is super fun too. So yeah, I mean, when you can, and there's a handful of YouTubers who also have this affiliate network thing going on as well. So support whoever gives you the most value. But if you're wanting free wing and flight line, I can't do nothing for you. You just got to go to the source for that. But like really about everything else, you can get through me, except I'm not doing anything with Hobby King at the moment. Going to get and or review the X-Flight 80mm Alpha Jet? Yeah, because at BitGo Hobby, so that's the thing, we got hobby shops and we got online, and then we've got access to all of it through me on YouTube and my website and stuff like that. So BitGo Hobby, known for selling Dynam, but we brought on brands like X-Flight and HSD Jets and Dancing Wing. Bobby and I work real hard with those folks to bring some dynamite stuff to market. So take a look at the X-Fly stuff, Charlie, at BitGo Hobby. Balsa plug and play ARFs, you know, where the guesswork there's none of it. And what servos are going to fit, what power system, because it's like a bundle. You bolt it right up. Big 63-inch PT-17 Balsa airplane electric power for like $569 is absolutely crazy. Comes with the servos, comes with the, like I say, the power system. There's videos of all this stuff on the channel. This channel is way more than a live stream. The live stream's gone on for a long time, but it's really just hanging out. But the work really is done in the videos and on the short form social, like Instagram and a little bit of TikTok. Facebook group is on fire. RC Pilots Lounge on Facebook. Man, the light's on, bro. It's on. It's like in my face. There's that one. There's this one right here in front of me. I mean, like right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Shine like the sun. Yeah. What's up, Ann? You guys keep talking about deer, and I'm going to start talking about dinner. I love deer. Right, so I will. Thanks, Harpoon Bakery. Yeah, it's doing good. Right side did. We'll see what we can get done. Boss 223 says he's got one, right, sir? All right, SSI. See you later, Mike. Charlie, appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're seriously. All my social medias, my website, all that junk is in the description of the video. It's in the description of like every video. And it truly means the world that you guys think of us and take it costs nothing but consideration to click through and help support the passion here at Pilot Ryan Media. Reitza and Boss, you guys work it out. That's great. That's great. Gotcha, Boss. Yeah, cool. Exciting times, man. A lot of hard work. Francis, you know it's true. Writes in boss, getting it done. Dreams come true at Pilot Ryan Media. Oh man, yeah, Brian, I will. Thanks, man. Awesome, Charlie. Appreciate you. Thank you. Snow River says Guniac just finished flying his 90. Yeah, EQ. If they would have listened to anybody that ever worked with them, their planes would be really good. I mean, they just fizzled. What? The BF-110 did fly good. The rudder situation was goofy. Needed fixed a little bit. I think he might have it figured out. Right said, if that doesn't work out with boss, let me know, bro. Then we'll see what's up. Wrights had told boss to PM him on Facebook. Harpoon Bakery, dude. I'm telling you, if I could have coffee right now, I'd drink it. That's awful, Ken. Ken made the HK B-17 brand new with his flying buddy who has flown for 31 years. Plane started smoking in the air. Control was lost, burned up with black smoke in the woods. They didn't do anything for him. I'm sorry to hear that. That's too bad. That is too bad. Guys, it's 11 o'clock. You know, I had to do the stream twice because we got kicked off on the first one. We had been hanging out for about 18 minutes, I think, on that first one. Any last minute anything, lay it on me. We're going to go in like 5 minutes. I'll stretch it out a little bit. Who'd you? Are you kidding? Great packaging though, no foam to break up and throw away. Still super, I tell you, most people are designing boxes with the idea of shipping in mind. There's certain dimensions that are going to cost you, just cost you. And some of those boxes are just, obviously no one paid attention. And it just eats you alive. She talks to squirrels. Rage has his Dynam Hellcat. That thing's good. I mean, there's some good ones, man. For sure. It's just like one time. Well, you have to see the rest of the market around you and what they're doing. Like one time. Take a modern plane to a boardroom and look at it. And then try to do it on your next one. Please. 3-hour tours. Yeah, I used to be the longest winded stream until Kenny came on. Then that boy put in a shift. Immediately. Yeah, right's a good one. Ken Krause, that's just awful. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Because that plane could be so cool. Oh, nice, Charlie. Good. You should make sure you comment in there too how much value it gave you in the comments. Like it, who cares? But yeah. No, yeah, Charlie. Hopefully there's a good deal of information in there. And that was one of the planes that guys were flying overseas before we had ours. And there was I can't remember who. I mean, it was on YouTube, but it wasn't like a big channel or anything. But this guy, he put out some really good information on that Mirage. And that was the recommendations that I remember starting from, like going with. Nice. Yeah, there ought to be a couple of those videos. One with a Hobby Eagle gyro and one without. Pardon. Alrighty, Q. See you later. We're doing it. Fred Barron, thank you so much, man, for your contributions. All you guys who are members of the channel, thanks so much. All you guys who participate in the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, thank you so much. All of you who are participating on Instagram for me, I hope you enjoy it. I mean, you must if you're there still doing it. Thank you so much. It's a whole vibe, man. Just get in those reels and scroll. You can scroll back for a while and get a good idea of what it's like to kind of hang out with us and do RC. The videos on YouTube are very kind of official in a weird way. A little more off the hook. You know what I mean, on Instagram. So thanks for that. All you guys who are members of the channel, thank you so much. All you guys who message me, always, I really appreciate hearing what you're into and what you're doing. A lot of you guys tell me when you buy something, like you click through and you bought something, and I always enjoy hearing that. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Grandpa Burks, what's up? We're just getting ready to get out of here. Yeah, again, all you members, all you guys who participate on YouTube, Instagram. Hey, if you're doing TikTok, follow me there too. I'm going to start ramping that one up a little bit too. I have to, guys. I have to. This is my business. This is my life. We have to compete, and it's like so fun to share what we're doing with you. So, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I think if you scroll the Instagrams, you're going to find that it's really just a good time. You're not getting sold stuff a bunch. I mean, when there's something new, I have to put it out there like that and drive clicks. But for the most part, it's just like a highlight reel from a video, Thanks, Ann. Snow River. If you say Kenny 3 times, he appears. Yeah, dude. And here he is, lo and behold. What's up, Kenny? Tony Spears, yeah, that T7A is fantastic, man. That T7A is fantastic. And some of you guys are going to be seeing them showing up at hobby towns close to you, I think. Dang, dude. That's too bad, Ken. You do Facebook, Ken? Grandpa Burke just got the Sopwith Camel. Had some assembly issues, but sounds like he's working it out. Says, what a beautiful plane. Nice. Let us know, man, if you're not getting it handled. Gregory H., man, you're very welcome. I'm just living my best life the best I can. And once these things start rolling for you, you have to keep with it. Seriously, over the last few weeks, my Instagram went from 12,000 to like 22,000. It'll be 22,000 in a day or two at this rate, the way it's going. And it's one of those things, it's fun to watch. I think it's fun to watch those things happen to people. 21.6. It just went from 21.5 to 21.6 in front of my eyes. I wake up in the morning and it'll be another like 2,000 sometimes. I mean, it's, or 100, I'm sorry. Be a part of that. That's fun. And I don't even understand it all the way, but Facebook and Instagram actually pays a little too. So that's neat. Rage says he's disappointed with the Eflites SU-27. Beautiful plane, flies nice, like you would expect from Eflites, just very slow. I think slower than the T7, and it's bigger than the T7. The T7 just has the one engine though, right? And then the SU has two 50s. Is that right? It's slow because you got it from Banana Hobby instead of BitGo, dude. That's why.
What's slow?
SU-27.
Oh, really? I haven't tried it yet.
Did you, I mean, not to be stupid, but did you,
Try calibrating the ESC.
that's what I was going to say. Did you calibrate the ESC and all that good stuff? Are your batteries up to snuff? You know, we're about to fly ours. They're on the way. So, I think it is because you didn't wait and get it at BitGo is probably the, come on, man.
I like that.
Huh?
I said I like that.
Is probably why. Thanks, Harpoon. What's up, Michael Lombertino? Yeah, Rage, hopefully, yeah, twin 50s. Yeah, I can't wait to see how it goes, man. Bro, Grandpa Burke, and look at that yellow thing next to it. Kenny wants Bobby to come in and say hi.
Who?
Kenny.
Kenny?
Kenny.
Who's that?
Frodo Baggins. Hangar 51.
I know who you're talking about.
Golden Nugget, Grandpa Burke. Axel RC, yeah, we did 2 streams tonight because the first one got kicked out. No problem, Axel. Slow throttle up. Huh. That sounds like a weird throttle curve deal happening to me. But what do I know? If you ain't first, you're last. That's what I know. Ricky Bobby.
What's up? You ain't first, you're last?
If you ain't first, you're last.
Dang right, boy.
Shake and bake.
Take it back.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Guys, appreciate you. Thanks so much. Hey, if you haven't checked out the last couple, I think it's going to be tomorrow, Grandpa Burks. I think it's going to be tomorrow, dude. It would be Matt's Off-Road Recovery, but I bet all the channels are there. Robbie Layton, Fab Rats, Matt's Off-Road. And it's going to be good. I'm actually, part of me is strangely trying to not get my hopes up too much for the way Ed reacts.
Talking about the big reveal.
On the Golden Nugget, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get some 2.2 tires for mine. The regular old 1.9s are just not big enough. You guys have seen this one, haven't you? Who wants to see my Golden Nugget real quick? Anybody?
No.
Bobby said no. Man, come on, dude. I got to be about all RC. Yeah, you know I'm liking that Fab Rats channel, dude. I mean, I made a golden nugget and an FJ. This is a work in progress, but I really dig it. And when I get some 2.2 tires, it's going to fill up those wheel wells even better. And we'll be in the money. Let's really screw the lights up for a minute. Slaps. Thanks, Jeff. Slaps has a Zoom address up, so you guys can check it out. But this is the FMS Suzuki 6 scale that I've turned into a really sweet golden nugget with the help of my friend Tony Betzer, who did the styrene and plywood work on it. I've done the paint and put the lift on the axles. This is the stock chassis, bro. And I flipped the axles to be underneath the leaf springs instead of on top. So yeah, this is a Suzuki, just like the Golden Nugget, man. Check out the grill. Right now it just has some generic Traxxas ready to run tires on it. But I'm going to get some 2.2 Patagonias on there, and it's going to, I think, be just like the one that they're working on, except obviously mine has the patina paint job instead of the brand new crazy awesome gold fleck paint job. That's what's up. Suzuki, yeah. Yep. And you can get these FMS crawlers at our store locally, or you can go to Horizon Hobby and get them. And I can't wait to do my video on this, because I just kind of want to show everybody what you can do with one of these stock beige Suzukis, and you can really turn it into something special if you're willing to do a little work. Triple digits with the Arma Vendetta. Yeah, I bet, dude. I cannot wait for the new 4S stuff to get to the store, because we're going to rip it. The Creighton and Outcast looking really good. And we have the 3S Infractions in the shop now, too. So if you want to go, and Vendetta. So if you want to go fast, you know what to do. So yeah, it's a stock chassis, Grandpa Burks, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I've got a lot of pictures, because my friend Tony took a lot of pictures along the way of what he was doing when he was helping me do this project, in the way of fabricating the doors and making the roof and that kind of stuff. And then I'm the one doing the paint job on it. I still got some stuff I want to do to fix the paint and then do some washes. I kind of am a sucker for patina. Tony's going to do some hinges for me and probably get some Lexan in the windows, something like that. Keith Christie has another Aura 8 for you, Kenny, says Keith. And if you like Jeeps, Axel, you like the old school World War II Willys Jeeps, check out the RC Truck playlist. I did the 112 scale Willys Jeep, and I've done the 1/6 scale, like this size Willys Jeep, both from FMS on my channel. I actually did the 112 scale video just the other day, and I thought the video was good. I liked it, so maybe you'll like it too. And look, guys, just when I want you to watch a video, it's just because I want you to see what I've been working on, not because I want you to buy everything. I get it that not everything's for you, but man, if you like what we do over here, maybe you just like checking out the video, and that helps us tremendously as well, if you do. And it's a different kind of video to make. When I do the surface videos, it puts you in a completely different frame of reference, because the way you film airplanes is completely different than the way we film cars, you know. This Golden Nugget gets the stock motor it came with, but I did put a Spectrum ESC receiver combo in it. So just because I go through so much product, and I'm trying to be frugal, and it's gonna run, and I'm gonna film it, but it's probably mostly a shelf queen. And what I would want out of a project when I put a new motor or ESC in it is it to be smooth. And once I put in the Firma 40 that's in here now, the stock motor and it together, being able to change things on my DX5C, make it behave 100% the way I want it to. So, and also the stock motor bolts right up. I mean, I had this whole thing, guys, completely apart. The chassis was off. There was nothing on here, but the seats weren't in it. The steering wheel was out. I mean, there was nothing going on but the body work. So I got the chassis all back on. Everything's bolted back up and together. And I'm really looking forward to getting a little bit more done on it. Sounds pretty smooth. Also. And it's on leaf springs, which is kind of interesting, you know. I don't have a lot of leaf spring trucks. So if I can get this dialed in on 2.2s, I think it's going to actually crawl pretty good. Especially if I can get some, maybe get some heavy tires on it, you know, heavy rims. Well, you guys have seen the FJ already, right? My Phoenix from Vanquish. I really like that one. All right, so I said I was going to go 20 minutes ago. Guys, are you there? We will see you all over the place till we do this again next week. Somebody say something so I know I'm not just dead air talking. Would you please? Last thing I see is that I have everything but a fuselage from Boss 223. That's the last thing I see. There we go. Saving Pilot Ryan says, Obi, nailed it. Yeah, I was able to pop out most of the lenses. Just a couple I had to mask. Hey, thanks Harpoon Bakery. Start the countdown. All right, Keith, we're gonna bounce. See you, Dad. Thanks for everything. I'll talk to you about. I got some fun stuff I want to talk to you about, dude. We'll get it together. Basically, all I need to know is if you still have your table saw. I don't want it, but I think I may need you to use it. We'll figure out something. Talk to you later, Pops. All right, guys. Hey, love you. Appreciate you. It's got lights. It does have lights. They're not everywhere. Hey, see you later, little deer. See you later, little deer. All right, guys, we're out of here in 5. Hanger Rats forever. Fred, thanks for everything. Yeah, check out the merch, website, yada, yada. Hanger Rats forever. 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. See you on social, dudes. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen. The Habu, man, it's pretty fast. For 3S, you know, I always tell folks if it's not fast enough, they're flying too far away. All right, guys, check out the videos on this. Check out the tech spec and ordering information. You might be able to find out how fast the thing is. But yeah, check out our video on this. We do all the new releases that come out on the market. The ones that we think are worthy of standing in front of and want to work with us. So check it out. We'll see you. See you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Zo. Baseball.